As a kid, I grew up very abused. My mom was not the greatest mom. I would barely call her a mom. But I was not going to repeat with my kids. So between my mom being the way she was and me watching Lifetime movies, I always told my kids, I love you every single day. I told them all the time, if you ever get kidnapped, remember, it can be decades. I will always look for you. Always remember that. Always remember that I love you, that I will try everything. So no matter what they tell, because I used to watch where they would like kidnapping for like years and stuff, and then they would like what's that called when you like talk to the person and then they start believing you and stuff. So I would always tell them, don't believe anybody. We will always look for you. We will always this. Don't worry if they tell you, oh, I'm going to do this to you and you better not tell because I'm going to, your parents are the ones you love. I always told them, no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. They're just saying that to manipulate you. Remember, mom and dad are always the safe. No matter what happens in this world, even if we don't talk for decades and decades, no matter what is said to each other, you will always be able to come home. Even if we're homeless living in a box, we will make room for you right there next to us in that box. We told our kids, oh my gosh. Okay, so we also ended up locking them in trunks, different trunks and stuff like that. And okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to, these cords and this cord, or this car has this is what you're going to do. You're going to poke these out. You're going to do this and that or whatever. I would try everything to make sure that my kids were never victims. If somebody ever tried snatching you, don't yell, help, help, help. You say, kidnapping. They're trying to kidnap me. Call the police. Kidnapping. Or they're trying to touch me. Sex abuse or the other word, or whatever it is. You yell that specific thing that is happening. Don't like try to be nice. If they're nice to you and you feel some kind of, even if you know them, I don't care who they are, a family member, I don't care who it is, don't care who it is. You don't owe anybody, especially an adult, any respect if you feel some type of way. If you don't feel comfortable, if you feel a little nervous, if you feel a little scared, I don't care. Even if it's all innocent, even if they say, oh, I'm just trying to be nice. No, you owe adults nothing, nothing. So I always made sure, like, okay, what can happen? Okay, this and this and this and that. Always tried to, my kids were, so I worked at a daycare for a while. My daughter, I was a teen mom. My daughter went with me to school, daycare. Yes, I know. She also went with me to class and daycare. And I worked there at San Diego State, or not San Diego State, San Diego City College. I had a class for there. So I would always see her and stuff like that. Nobody besides a daycare where I worked at, or if I was their kindergarten, or not the kindergarten, but their preschool teacher, nobody else besides my dad, myself, or my husband, like myself, my husband, my dad, or a daycare where I personally worked at and I could pop in anytime. Like, yeah, I don't know, maybe because of my trauma, but I was going to be damn sure I was going to try my best and my kids were not going to be victims.